Hello guys, welcome to our channel. This is Baby Roll. In today's video we are talking about Siege Turtles, a new mount for End of Dragons Guild Wars 2 expansion. And BC Gamer have released an article in details about most of the things that you need to know and an exclusive trailer on their YouTube channel. And we're gonna go about everything we know right now in details. As you see in the trailer, it can move even underwater, so it can move across any terrain. But it will sink to the water, so it will move on the bottom of a body of water like a lake or sea or whatever, and then it will walk through the surface. This gives us the first problem, since not every body of water will simply be you can walk out of it. Sometimes it's like a wall. So I would hope if the sea turtle can always at least get out of the water, I don't have to dismount to go to something like a skimmer or simply climb up by myself or swim up. Now the rider ride in the first seat, and in the back of him, like a completely back to back, another seat is the one you take with you, since it's a mount that would carry two players. The other player have to be either in your squad or in your party. You control the engage skill, a speed boost which governed by a speedometer, and the other player controls the cannons, which is an ammunition skill with 5 ammunition right now, that doing about 7k damage on 10 target each hit, AoE, ground target, and do some burning. And control another speed boost that will have the ammunition come faster. And the Siege Turtle is designed a bit to be really merged around with Kansa. So there might be a probability of seeing specific mechanics or things that we're gonna encounter in PvE that require a Siege Turtle, like a boss that you would need to hit it with the cannons themselves. We don't really know how much this is gonna go, but AreaNet already said they don't want to lock a lot of things behind Siege Turtle itself, so it's not gonna be this severe or extending. So for the speedometer, if you're moving, you can move a bit too fast, and if you reach the too fast, the speedometer, which is like the green bar for sky scale above the endurance one, turn red, and you'll start losing control over Siege Turtle. The Siege Turtle will lose control over its own momentum, and it will be a bit harder to control. So you're always kinda in the struggle with this, but the other rider with you can give it another speed boost to compensate for this and allow for faster ammunition regeneration for the cannon skills. Now for other movement, I think the endurance one is the one that will able to lift you up with jade thrusters, and you just go down. It's allow for movement that get you across any terrain. So you're not as fast as a raptor with dashes, and you're not as slow with sky scale. You're actually moving something in between. And with those jade thrusters, you can actually go across terrain, so you can move above rocks and jump on things, so you always can stay in Siege Turtle and not have to switch mounts, which is the same thing offered by sky scale in a lot of movement basically. As you see it here in the video, this is the jade thruster that's used, and the engage skill is a bit different. So the Siege Turtle will land and do this damage with light that actually is engage skill, and it is the first mount that use an engage skill that will not dismount it. So you keep using it. It's a bit on a longer cooldown, but you can use it easily if you are the rider that spawned the Siege Turtle. So the Siege Turtle itself have 40k health, but it has a defiance bar. So it's really tanky through health itself, but the defiance bar, if it breaks, you will get dismounted. So it's the idea of countering it and make you always need to move and be accurate and avoid CC if possible, because all mounts usually didn't interact with CC at all, like it didn't do anything to them. So this one have a bit of a weakness point. And it will share all the masteries, like all the mounts normally. If you have Bass of Fire and you get Vigorous Bond and the dismount skill, everything. And also the share between mount skills, like the dodge on endurance use. The one the Siege Turtle have that it can share with other mount is increased 50% health. So all the mounts can get a bit tanky after acquiring Siege Turtle and leveling it up to full mastery. Now on the acquiring process, so it's not gonna be as crazy as sky scale. You start with a baby Siege Turtle and you move from it to an actual Siege Turtle with Jade's technology and stuff. But it will be something like the Beetle. That's how they reference it. It will be a bit easier than sky scale or griffin and shorter, something simple, but it will not be something fast like a hard mission from the raptor or springer. So it's going to be something in between, actual journey, but not really tedious or long or anything. And we're gonna be experiencing Siege Turtle on 30 November in the beta with all the elite specialization open for testing, so don't miss it out. And there will also be a stream on 24 from Guild Wars 2 channel on Twitch and YouTube and every other platform they use, so you can see them telling you everything on the Siege Turtle by themselves. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and tell me if I missed anything or if you have any things or series in the comment, and I'll be seeing you next time.